You may have experienced your cat simply ignoring you before, but why do they do that? In fact, there are 9 good reasons why they might do so. You'll find out what they are in the following video. Number 1. Scolding or punishment. Cats don't like being scolded or punished. They don't find it educational, but rather threatening and hurtful. The consequence is that they will ignore you until they see you behaving predictably and benevolently again. The consequences of punishment are more likely to affect you than them. Number 2. Lack of attention. Being ignored is a disappointment for your furry friend and can make them sad. It's enough for them to feel that you're not paying enough attention to them. They expect you to give them your undivided attention when you're together in a room, or when they come to play or snuggle with you. They also expect you to greet them first when you come home. If they don't feel that they're getting enough attention, they'll think you're ignoring them, and as a result, they'll ignore you too. Number 3. Being alone for too long. If you leave your cat alone for too long, they'll get bored and sad, feeling that they're not important to you. As a consequence, they'll ignore you to show you that you hurt them. Of course, how long is too long is determined by your cat. Number 4. You've forced them. If you force your cat to do something they don't want to do, they'll feel disrespected and ignore you as a result. In particular, they find visits to the vet to be a painful coercion and will avoid you afterwards. They don't know that it's for their own good except in cases of emergency and pain. Then your cat can tell that you're helping them. Also, forcing them to be in the company of strangers who visit you can be a reason for them to ignore you, especially if the visitors have a dog with them. Number 5. Cats want attention, but only when they feel like it. If they want their privacy, they won't tolerate anyone disturbing them. This is especially true when they're sleeping or dozing. If you disturb their peace, it will make your furry friend grumpy towards you. Number 6. They're occupied. It's possible that your indoor feline simply doesn't have time for you at the moment because something else is more interesting. They're busy observing or exploring something, and they forget about you for a while. In this case, they're not intentionally ignoring you, but are simply in their own world. Number 7. Wrong food. If your cat is ignoring you, take a moment to think, did you give them something to eat that they don't like? As they say, the way to a cat's heart is through their stomach. If you don't serve your furry friend the food they like, they'll perceive it as a lack of love or neglect, as you apparently kept the good food for yourself and only gave them the bad leftovers. Number 8. You're annoying them. Hectic and noisy environments are extremely annoying to cats, and to tune out the stress, they simply ignore the source of the disturbance. An annoying disturbance for your indoor feline can be, for example, when you talk a lot and quickly, walk around the apartment in a frenzied manner, have emotional outbursts, listen to loud music, or make household noises. Number 9. They're not feeling well. All the reasons mentioned so far are harmless. It's a completely normal reaction for your cat to ignore you in these cases. Usually, the ignoring lasts only a few hours, or at most a few days. However, if these causes occur frequently, your indoor feline may start ignoring you in general because they feel unloved. But there's also a serious reason why your cat might be ignoring you. It could indicate that they're sick. In that case, they withdraw, which looks like ignoring to you. So, if your cat suddenly pays little attention to you and sleeps alone in their favorite spot, they should be examined by a veterinarian as a precaution. Do you want to know the things that cats hate more than not being allowed to play? Then click on the left image and find out in our video. Or are you interested in the mistakes that cats never forgive? Learn more in our video on this topic by clicking on the right image.